Hello and welcome once again to a new episode from Spice and Easy Kitchen. I hope you are all doing well, and today's recipe is a selection of savory snacks for the occasion. For the Islamic New Year or Ashura, I have here 250 grams of whole wheat flour with its bran. I sifted it and kept only the fine bran. I have half a teaspoon of salt, and the amount depends on your taste. Here I have 1 small teaspoon of thyme. And here I have 50 milliliters of oil, which is about a quarter glass. I mixed it just like when preparing harcha by rubbing the ingredients together. Now I will add 100 milliliters of water and see how much is needed. It took about 3/4 of a glass, around 70 milliliters of water, or about 75 milliliters. Then I will knead the dough briefly. I kneaded it lightly and will shape it into a small ball. I will let it rest a little and move on to the next savory dough. For the second recipe, I have 250 grams of whole wheat flour and half a teaspoon of salt. Now I will add 50 milliliters of oil, which is about half a glass. I have 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds. And 1 small teaspoon of Nigella seeds. I will rub everything together the same way as the first dough. Whole wheat flour absorbs a lot of water because of the bran. Here again I used about 3/4 of a glass of water. I will knead it lightly and wrap it in plastic. Now I will prepare the third dough. For the third dough, I have 80 grams of red cheese and approximately a quarter measure of whole wheat flour. Use less than half a teaspoon of salt because the cheese is already salty. Less than half a teaspoon is enough. I also have a small spoon of Italian herbs. You can replace them with thyme or marjoram if you prefer. Now I will add 50 milliliters of oil. Then I will add water until the dough comes together. Use about 3/4 of a glass and add it gradually. Continue until you reach the right consistency. The dough should be neither too soft nor too firm. I will knead it briefly and wrap it in plastic. Then I will start shaping. I decided to make a fourth version because I still had flour left. I added less than half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of caraway and half a teaspoon of anise seeds. I will use less than 15 milliliters of oil. Now I will add water. I will bring the dough together just like the others. Then I will wrap it and move on to shaping. I will roll out the first dough, which is the thyme version. I will roll it out with a rolling pin. Do not make the dough too thick. I will use the smallest square cutter. I will continue until all the dough has been cut. Then I will place the pieces on a lined baking tray. I will prick them with a fork. Then I will place them in the oven at 180 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes until baked. Now I will roll out the second dough. This one contains sesame seeds and Nigella seeds. I trimmed the edges and will now shape them. Like this. I will prick these as well. Then I will bake them the same way until golden. This is the third dough with cheese. And Italian herbs. Or you can simply use oregano if you prefer. Use whichever you like. Now I will roll out this dough as well. I will pass the rolling pin over it so it becomes even. If you have a small round cutter, use it. I only have this shape, so I will use it instead. Then I will bake it at 180 degrees until golden. Usually this takes about 15 to 20 minutes. I have finished this tray and will bake it at 180 degrees for about 20 minutes until nicely golden. Now I will finish the fourth and final version. This dough contains caraway and anise seeds. I will shape it into small sticks. I will make them thinner and shape them like this. Then I will trim the sides. I will cut them carefully so that all the pieces are the same size. Then I will continue cutting in the same way until I obtain all these stick-shaped pieces. The sticks are ready and will go into the oven at the same temperature as the others. I am not sure of the exact baking time. Just remove them once they are nicely golden. And now here is the final result. These are the Thyme Savory crackers. These are the Sesame and Nigella seed crackers. And these are the Caraway and Anise seed crackers. They are wonderfully crispy. All of them turned out wonderfully crispy. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe, and please like and subscribe, and activate notifications so you never miss a new recipe. The secret to making them extra crispy is very simple. After baking, turn off the oven and place them back inside. Keep the oven door slightly open. Leave them there for 10 minutes with the residual heat. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and see you in the next video.